Well, for the rest of the action on the local markets, I spoke to Charlie Aitken from Southern Cross Equities. Charlie Aitken, the market's softer, but is it as bad as it seems?
Well, interesting start to the week, Ticky. The market was down, I think, 21 points, of which 11 points were the Commonwealth Bank going ex-dividend. So the broader market only down 11 points. We had 80 stocks up, 12 flat and 100 down in the ASX 200, so a pretty even split there. And the stocks that reported were all pretty reasonable and all up on the day after reporting. So not as bad as it looked.
Woodside Petroleum has announced a gas find in Western Australia. Now, how significant is that?
Well, the market thought it was quite significant, Ticky, because people have thought that the Pluto expansion was lacking gas, but obviously they've found something significant here on 400 kilometres off Western Australia. The market put Woodside shares up about 3.5–4% on the fact that this gas discovery was made, and I think it actually was quite significant for Woodside.
And the fast-growing telecommunications company iiNet has released profit figures. What did the market like so much about them?
Well, you've got to remember that iiNet shares are down about 10 or 15% since Telstra, the £1,000 gorilla in telecommunications, decided it was going to become more competitive last week. But iiNet reported a very good set of numbers there. Profit up 35%, dividend 6 cents final, good growth both there in the profit and the dividend. And the market just thought that the threat from Telstra is probably a fair way away.
Well, speaking of Telstra, Telstra shares crept back up again. Some respite for long-suffering shareholders there, really.
Well, if you can call 1 cent respite, Ticky, I mean, as we say in the market, if you drop a dead cat from a high enough height, it bounces somewhat. But Telstra shares are just seeing people buy the dividend. The stock goes ex-dividend on the 23rd of August. I would have thought that, unfortunately for Telstra shareholders, when that happens, we'll be seeing lower prices, significantly lower prices.
OK, well, I can't let you go without following up on the forecast that you made last week. How did the bumper week go?
Well, Ticky, that wasn't my best call, was it? The market lost 120 points. I thought it was going to be a good week last week with the Commonwealth Bank result and a few other things. But strangely enough, if you take out what happened in America, and here I am covering up my bad forecast, you know, everything that was relevant to Australia was pretty good. I thought the Commonwealth Bank result was good. Iron ore price went up to $150 a tonne. German GDP on Friday night was up at a 9% annualised rate. Australian unemployment grew 23%. It was all, you know, the good news as I expected. Unfortunately, we got sidetracked by the Federal Reserve meeting. So we'll see how we go this week. I'm still optimistic for the Australian equity market.
Well, that's a pretty good response. Charlie Aitken, thank you very much for joining us again.
Thank you, Ticky.